Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to channel Scripture Cuts. And we're going to talk about Floyd Mayweather. Alright, because this thing is going around about, some of these celebrities going to be dropping Gucci because of the blackface controversy and whatever. And that they're not going to be spending their money or whatever like that. But then you have this stepping fetching COON Floyd Mayweather dropping a fortune at Gucci. And someone was asking him, so you're not going to, what do you think about Gucci controversy, blah, blah, blah. He said, what controversy? And, Floyd Mayweather, he's not really all in the media and all what's going on or whatever like that, because he didn't even know about the Me Too movement and stuff like that. And then when they brought up the blackface controversy, he had no idea what they're talking about. And he was just like, short story, he was just like, I'm a grown-ass man. I do what I want to do. I live by myself. I'm going to spend what I want to spend. That type of mind frame. And honestly, I don't give a fuck what Floyd do. He's destroyed regardless. And he's living his best life. He got all the money. I don't give a fuck what he's not following or whatever like that. But he sure damn well is not a leader in our society. And he's gonna do what he want to do. So he went in there and spent thousands of dollars on Gucci. And a lot of people in the comments sections are highly upset with him. Let me read some of the comments. It says, as a black man, Floyd Mayweather is the most disappointing black man of our era. Buck dancing supreme. Some of the stuff is funny. COON, I'm not disappointed in you, Floyd. From now on, I'm not going to defend you. Shake my head. You only care about yourself. And that's just pretty much what it is. He only care about himself. He's doing like, well, he doesn't care about his people being disrespected. They don't care. He doesn't care about his people and what these companies are doing to him, and they're pretty much making fun of us. We're like the butt of the joke, and he simply is saying that it's okay. They can do whatever they want to our people. I'm going to do what I'm going to do regardless. I got the money. I'm going to spend where I spend my money on where I want to spend it on, type thing. And it's okay. He can do what he want to do because, the Lord set him up that way. He's pretty much set him up on his high horse to give all this money. He got this platform where he can do some things, but instead he wants to go off and be wicked and do what he want to do, and he doesn't care about his people. And that right there will get you the story. And I'm going to go into Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? He got all his riches, he got all his money, and he just lost. You don't know what's going on. Your soul just going. You here for the white man and give you all this money, and you don't care about your people. You don't care about nothing. You got everything you want and wish everybody wish they could have. The money, the cars, the women, everything. So you gain the whole world, but you lose your own soul. It's really sad. And I'm gonna go to Ezekiel, get a precept. Ezekiel 7 verse 19. I don't have this highlighted. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in that day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. Yeah, that money is they will trip on their money and fell into sin. All that money they get, they are in the sin, because all that money you have, you're bound to be in the sin, and that is a stumbling block to him. In the last days, all that money, all the riches that you have, all the cars, all the jewelry that you own, all that stuff gonna draw the knot in these last days. That's not gonna matter anymore. You're not gonna care anymore. Those riches that you have is not gonna get you into the kingdom of heaven. That is not the key to your salvation. The key to your salvation is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and fearing the Most High, and doing His work diligently, to the best of your ability. you have this energy, I'm living my best life. And that's exactly what he said in the video. I'm just living life, pretty much saying he living his best life, in which he is. He got everything. He got the money, he got the car, he got the riches, man. He, what I'm saying, he doing his thing. So he living his best life. So I say to you better keep that same energy when the Most High bring that calamity upon you. It's going to be funny in that day. He's going to mock you. He's going to mock you in that day. He's going to laugh at you because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. He gave you all the money. He gave you everything. He pretty much kind of blessed you and cursed you at the same time to see what you was going to do with it. But you ain't do nothing with it, man. You don't care about your people. You let the people... Our people are looked down upon, and you just living your best life, smiling ear to ear. Don't care about what predicament your people are in. So all that jewelry and stuff like that, man, that shit ain't gonna last, bro. That shit is really not gonna matter. That's gonna be useless, man. It's gonna be worthless in these last days. That's not gonna buy you anything. That's not gonna get you salvation. And one of the comments too was a funny comment because someone said, Floyd Mayweather is a grown man, yada yada. He's not gonna listen to the YouTube or something like that. And one of the comments, one of those little goofy comments saying, so you guys have a car or whatever like that, and it's by a so-called white person. Are you gonna stop making the payments or something like that because it's by another race or something like that? And he was like, cut it out, whatever like that. Well, see, if you read the Bible, you're gonna realize everything is made by other people other than us. Everything that you wear, your clothes, everything, your shoes, everything that you eat. Everything is by the white man. That's one of the curses. And we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. All right. Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness. See, in nakedness, like we're going to have to get our clothes. We have to get our clothes at Walmart, Target, any place that you go and need it, buy clothes is from the white man. Nothing is from us. Or textiles, anything. Even if you see a so-called black man get a company, like Chris Brown, for instance, he got this clothing line called the Pyramid. That's still not his clothes because he still have to go get it made by the textiles, the print, and all that other stuff. The shirts made and stuff like that. See, it's not from our people. You get it from these different companies, from these different nations. So you still serving enemies, the enemies that does not like us, that put us into captivity, and in want of all things. In all things, our food, our water, our shoes, socks, everything, toothbrush, everything, head to the toe. We have to go to them for all things. If you want to get married, you have to go to the white man. If you got to go get a license to set up, if you want to start a hair shop or a barber shop or like that, man, you have to go to the white man. A shoe line, a clothing line, anything, you have to go to the white man. And you have to get a divorce, go to the white man. Anything, car loan, student loans, everything, you going to your enemy. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until they have destroyed thee. We had yokes on our neck during back into slavery. It destroyed us. So now we don't need to have a yoke upon our neck. We don't need to have chains upon our neck. You take the dog off the leash. After a while, he knows where he need to be, and so he already knows to stay in that back. So you gonna take the chain, like he already know what you do. And our people are already destroying their own self. So it's like they don't need to do nothing else because we're already doing it ourselves. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee far from the end of the earth, and as swift as an eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. We didn't understand English before we came over here. That's not what we were speaking. We were speaking Hebrew. But don't want to get off topic. We're going to go to Matthew 24. Matthew 24, verse 39. Right here, because I don't have it highlighted. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also coming of the Son of Man be. I should go start back from 38. For as the day that they were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving into marriage the day of Noah into the ark, and knew not until the Floyd came and took them all away. So shall also coming of the Son of Man be. So same like in these last days, it was going on today. People are eating, marrying, drinking, and having fun and living their best life. Man, that's what everybody is doing. They're gonna be doing that until the Lord comes, and until they see destruction, calamity right in their faces, then they will know. That's when the Son of Man is here. That's when they gonna know they're going to be destroyed. That's when they don't know, oh, I was just living my best life, and all of a sudden this was right up under my nose. Judgment is coming. They gonna know when it's too late, pretty much. When the Son of Man is coming, that's when they gonna know it's already too late, because they was too busy and focused on living their best life and trying to get to the bag and stuff like that, and they have no idea shit is about to hit the fan. And no, money will not save you in these last days. It's not going to save you. And that's probably what Floyd's thinking right now. Maybe I can buy myself into heaven. Nah, sir. That's not going to happen. We're going to go to Matthew 7, verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of the Father which is in heaven. Floyd Mayweather and all these celebrities too are probably gonna be saying Lord, Lord in that day. Like, haven't I cast out demons in your name? Haven't I, asked for forgiveness? Haven't I talked to you? No. First of all, you guys don't even have the right and true name, which Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. First of all, you're not even saying that name. You have to know that name. Second of all, you have to know who he is. Third of all, you have to turn back to your true identity. And none of you guys are doing these things, and you're gonna be saying Lord, Lord in that day. And I'm pretty sure you guys came across Hebrew Israelite videos and stuff like that. Probably know who you are, but not taking heed to it. So you guys will be saying Lord, Lord in that day. And he's not going to come save you, because you've been focused on getting in the bag, living your best life, and calling on Jesus, was that's his name in that last day. He's not going to hear you, man. He's going to turn away his ear. He's not going to know you in that day, because all you guys living your best life. And last but not least, we're going to go to Amos chapter 5, verse 18. This is going to be the last scripture. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It's not all happy, holy, and sprinkle rainbows and unicorns. Man, no, man, it's going to be judgment. It's going to be hell in that day. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. You might flee, you might escape famine, you might survive famine, but then destruction is something else gonna hit you, man. It's gonna be a sword. Maybe you're gonna get killed or get shot or get bitten, or you'll die of pestilence. Just because you escape one calamity, that means you ain't gonna escape another. It's gonna be like that in that day. It's gonna be hell, man. It's gonna be darkness, man. It's nothing sweet gonna come out of when the Lord's come, man. It's gonna be straight judgment upon you nations, all nations, including the 2/3 of our people that's going to get destroyed, man. If you don't turn back to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah and keep the commandments to the best of your ability, and you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, because it's more than two, and just knowing that you're a Hebrew Israelite, you also have to do the work and keep the commandments, main thing. And so I'm gonna read verse 22, because there's more to it. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? I hate and I despise your feast days, and feast days and will not smell in your solemn assemblies. See, the feast days are the Thanksgiving, the Christmas. You feast on Thanksgiving and Christmas and all these holidays, all these other feast days that our people celebrate. Those are not our customs. We're not supposed to be celebrating these feast days, these Thanksgivings, and all the other stuff. Those are paganism, and you worshiping other gods when you celebrate these other feast days. And you going off, and he's going to get you for that too. So, hey, you guys need to repent and return back to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah, which is who the word English called God and Jesus, man. Yahweh is the Father, and Yahweh Shah is the Son. So you guys need to turn back, because you celebrate Christmas and all these other garbage holidays that the white man brought upon you, man. That's absolutely wrong, and those are not your customs, and they know those are not your customs. And so, and for that, I hope you guys are edified. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Comment below if you have any questions or whatever, and I'll try to do my best to answer. And for that, I hope you're edified, and shalom.